Hey guys, just want to film a quick update on Project Nano. So, as mentioned in a previous video on Project Pico, that aquarium crashed on me, so I moved pretty much everything that was living over to this aquarium, the coral mainly, and then I moved a couple of snails to Project Natural. And so I just wanted to give an update because my skimmer did come in finally from Rick's Fish and Supply, and so I want to show that off real quick. I have not figured out how to really work it yet. Unfortunately, the instructions that came with it were pretty poor. So there's a plug here that I pulled out just to vent water for now. It is catching some residue inside, but what happened was everything was bubbling over through the vent holes here. So I went ahead and pulled the plug for now until I can figure it out. I've also added another light to the back of the aquarium, very cheap light, because I'm thinking of seeing how some Cheeto might grow in that second compartment. I'm just gonna put a little bit there at some point and see what comes of it. And I pulled the carbon bag out of the third compartment because I'm gonna be reconfiguring that. I'm probably gonna be using either Purigen or some Boyd's Chem Blue. So we got some new residents. I traded the pair of clowns along with the maroon pair of clowns for some power heads. So we have a ruby red dragonette or blenny, coral, banded coral shrimp is still in here, and I've got a yellowtail damsel and a blue damsel, which are basically my test fish that I moved from aquarium to aquarium, just to see how they're doing in an aquarium before I put anything more expensive in. So these guys are hanging out in here now because I'm doing some reconfiguration with Project Natural. So the water's kind of cloudy, so I just moved them over here for now. I also have a Sally leg crab from Petco, thank you John, and also a red crab. We're not sure exactly what it is, but it's probably a red version of an emerald crab. It's very shy, likes to hang out in the rocks. The Sally leg crab is very active in eating stuff off the rocks. You can see there's a lot of algae growth on the rocks since probably a few videos ago. And of course I've got some corals in here still. Some Astrea snails, some Nasarius snails, I believe. There's maybe a couple in here, and a hermit crab. So I wanted to go over the information on the skimmer. So it is a H2O Pro mini skimmer, and I'm not even sure which size I got from Rick's Fish and Supply. The manual is basic. It's very minimal in its explanation of the different models. It's got like the parts. There's 3 different models. There's the SQ-50, SQ-70, SQ-90. So I'm going to actually just go ahead and pull it out at some point and check which pump came with it, so I can figure out which size I have, because there was nothing labeled on the box. And the instructions are very basic. The English is bad in some places. It was probably written in China, and I believe it was manufactured in China from what I'm finding on the web. and there are no operational instructions, so I can't figure out how to adjust the bubbler, so it keeps overflowing. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the hole unplugged for now and just catch whatever residue I can in there. And I want to do a quick water test result. Last water test I did, it was kind of on the downside. I did a water change of about a 50% water change before I added in these creatures. The water change was done about 3 days ago. So pH right now is sitting about 8.0. Ammonia is back down to a manageable 0 or 0.25. Nitrite is fairly low. I would say it's 0.25 at the most, and nitrate is in the 10 ppm range. So everything's back to normal. This aquarium does have one of the better heaters in it. It has the Cobalt Neotherm. So I went ahead and ordered 2 more 50-watt Neotherms. The 50 watts will go in here, and then the 25 watt that's in here now will go into Project Pico, so that I don't run into any problems in the future with heating problems. I really like the heater on this aquarium. So check back for more updates, and thank you for watching my video.